Yes, guys, you know what time it is. It's your boy Jack here at the IrishHotspur, and this is your predicted lineup for Spurs' away match at the London Stadium against the bubble blowers West Ham. We are going to be giving you Spurs' predicted lineup as well as West Ham's predicted lineup and shape because this is something that we do like to take a look at as well, how the other team is going to set up. But let's get into it. Let's look at Spurs' predicted lineup first. Everybody, Spurs, it is going to be Hugo Lloris in goals. Not a surprise there. I actually thought he had a bit of a shakier performance, against Nottingham Forest, but I do anticipate him to be able to be top notch and be able to be our captain and be our leader in this one. And he is someone that we do rely on in big games like this. So hopefully Hugo can come up for us, and we know he can. It's also going to be Christian Romero, the return of Christian Romero. No more Davinson Sanchez. He was rested in that Nottingham Forest game so that he could probably be saved for this one. But Christian Romero is back, everybody, alongside Eric Dyer and Ben Davies. Probably no changes there. As much as we probably want to see Longley come into the team, it is going to be probably Ben Davies alongside Eric Dyer. They're going to go with experience, I would imagine. Emerson Royale is going to stick in just because it seems like he is sort of the preferred choice by Antonio Conte. I would like to see something different, as much as I am a big defender of Emerson, and I think he's probably too harshly criticized. I feel like this could be a game where you go with someone like a Matt Doherty. Not really a Jed Spence. That might be a bit too soon, but Matt Doherty has performed well in this fixture before against West Ham for Conte, and I'd like to see if he would come into it. But if I were to make a prediction, Emerson Royale is who I'm going to go with for this one. It's going to be joined by Ivan Perisic. I think with Ivan Perisic, while some might think, it is Sessegnon as the, maybe ideal, or not ideal, sorry, but the, perhaps the preferred choice in this one, a big, London derby match. Sessegnon knows, the kind of the intensity of these sort of games. He knows his way around this sort of fixture. I think Conte wants that attacking outlet, and he probably wants even that sort of experience, as well. And so he might go with go with Perisic, but we're going to keep going on. We're going to go into the midfield. It's actually going to be Yves Bissouma in this one instead of Bentancur, everyone. Bentancur has picked up, by the looks of it, a concussion and might not be available for this one, or at least he has concussion-like symptoms and probably will be rested, just in case for this one, which means Basuma will come into the team alongside his partner in crime, Højbjerg. They haven't played together so far this season in the Premier League, but I do expect it to be a good partnership. I think Basuma will basically be playing the role Bentancur does, the guy that will be receiving it on the half turn, trying to drive up the pitch, good ball carrier, graceful on the ball, whereas Højbjerg is probably playing a bit deeper, more that sort of combative midfielder. Joined by Dejan Kulusevski, Son Heung-min, as well as Kane. I know a lot of people want to see Richarlison coming into this one, but again, I feel like Conte has made it quite clear that he is going to stick by Sonny, especially for this match. He's going to stick by Sonny. If you were to make a prediction as to when Richarlison will come into the team, most likely it could be probably against the likes of, I believe, Fulham could be the game where he could come into it. But let me know, everybody, of your predicted lineup for Spurs, and if there's anybody that you think might be in this lineup instead, do let me know. But let's take a look at West Ham. West Ham is certainly an interesting one because they do have a few injuries, one of them being Nia Fagerd, Craig Dawson, Ben Johnson, I believe as well, Aaron Cresswell, is going to be injured, or at least, maybe just feeling something. He probably will be given the shout, but he had, pulled up with a bit of a groin injury. Ben Johnson had to go off after 23 minutes. Craig Dawson is only recently returning to injury. I'm not sure if he'll be, risked for this one. They have gone with a back five for the majority of this season by the looks of things, West Ham, but they are maybe a bit more comfortable with that 4-2-3-1, something that gave them a lot of success in the past. So it's really difficult to decide whether they're going to go with that 4-2-3-1 or that five in the back. But because of the signing of Thilo Kehrer, who you have seen on screen there, I think they are going to actually go with a back five. And so that back three of those center backs is going to be Thilo Kehrer, that new signing from PSG, Kurt Zouma in the middle of the back three, alongside Angelo Ogbonna in case Aaron Cresswell isn't available. I think Ogbonna maybe might come in instead. But it is going to be as well Lucas Fabianski in goals. You have Vladimir Soufal as maybe the right wing back, but he isn't really a comfortable right wing back, alongside Emerson Palmieri, that new player from Chelsea, the Italian international, with Thomas Souček and Declan Rice in midfield, joined by Pablo Fornals, a very hard-working three-man midfield there, and more of a 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2 sort of shape, with maybe Pablo Fornals as sort of kind of that box-to-box midfielder, and Souček as well as, sort of a box-to-box midfielder that does like to get into, the opposition box and, cause some problems. But it is going to be a front two of Jared Bowen alongside Mikel Antonio. I know, Scamacca has only come into the team recently, for West Ham, but I just feel like, London Derby, they might go with Antonio and Jared Bowen. Again, players with a bit more experience in this sort of fixture who do know their way around this sort of tie. But everybody, let me know what you think of West Ham's predicted lineup, what you think of their shape. Like I said, gone with, a bit of a 3-5-2 there instead of that 4-2-3-1. And that just has to do with the fact that that's seemingly, sort of what David Moyes is going for. He's brought in a few wingbacks this season. Looks like they're maybe making a transition, towards maybe a more of a 3 in the back, 5 in the back shape. Hasn't gone so well for them, but we'll see how it goes. But everybody, while you're in here and while you're still here, do smash that like button. Give me your score predictions in below. Let me know what you think of this predicted lineup. Let me know as well what you think of Spurs' predicted lineup, or maybe some players you feel like that should be in there that are missing. Let me know what you think of, West Ham's shape, especially if you are a West Ham fan. Let me know if I, got this predicted lineup right on your guys' side. But as always, everybody, come on, you Spurs. In Conte we trust, and I will be seeing ya.